Yeah, since the age of 5, playing in the starters had size. I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City on my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair all nappy. Cut it all off, nothing named after my pappy. The streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape from my destiny to wait for me to be great. And I knew it, so quick. Had to show improvement when I do it. So it's stupid. Now you loving me like you and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss the past, present, and the future. This way the household name, something to get used to. I'm here,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? Welcome to the feature, man. It's your boy CJ3, Cliff Jackson III, or CJ3. I am he. Man, I'm so happy that all of you are here tonight for the feature. If this is you checking it out live, or if you checking this thing out on the replay, you don't want to miss tonight's show, man. We're talking about risk and rewards. Are you willing to take the risk? Are you willing to go for the reward? Never know. So we're gonna get into that, man. Y'all stay tuned. You know how we do here on the feature, man. Man, I hope y'all have had an awesome week. To all my features out there, man. Welcome to the feature. Welcome back to the show. All my faithful fans, folks that come and watch and listen to the show, man. Thank y'all for coming, man. I appreciate y'all every single week, man, every single day. Man, to all those who are watching this by way of YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, man, thank y'all for tuning in, watching the show, man. I can't thank y'all enough on the consistent basis that y'all giving me on these shows, man. All my subscribers out there, go subscribe to YouTube and the Twitch channels. Please, man, all my subscribers, shout out to y'all, man, for paying attention and doing the right thing. I hope that y'all got some other people out there that's listening right now that are willing to do what y'all did, which is go subscribe. Go subscribe to the channel, man. The feature with CJ3 on YouTube and on Twitch. And for all those tuning in for the very first time, all those who are tuning in, never seen the show, heard about the show, man, welcome to the feature, man. This is where we get intimate and become exclusive with our guests as well as our topics. For those who don't know, Monday through Friday, we here every night, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. right here on the feature on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, man. Monday through Wednesday, we talk about any and everything. Could be a surprise this or whatever that. Never know what Monday through Wednesday takes place. 2 Thursdays, it's our top 10 Thursdays, man. Well, I give you the top 10 or whatever, I feel like giving you a top 10 on. And on Fridays is my feature Fridays. It's what our show has been built on since the beginning. And it's pretty much when we talk to one of my celebrity guests or whoever wants to be featured that particular night and get their whole life story talked about and their services and product or the music put out there. And yeah, all this happens right here every night, Monday through Friday on the feature, man. I'm so happy that all y'all here. So now that y'all caught up about who we are and what we do, you know what I'm saying, on a day-to-day basis, just to let y'all know, man, we got some big stuff happening coming up, man. Y'all don't want to miss this. This is going to be hella cool. We're going to get into that real soon. I promise you, man. I tell y'all about some good news later on. Just remind me. I promise y'all will. If y'all can hear me clearly, please let me know. Give me some likes right quick. Let me know y'all can hear me good. If you can't, let me know if I need to turn the volume up. You know what I mean? To make sure that y'all can hear me clearly. Because I want to make sure that y'all definitely hear me clearly, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with me on 9 o'clock. And I appreciate that, man, from the bottom of my heart. If y'all want to be on the feature, if you want to be on the feature, please email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com or email me directly. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at the feature with CJ3. I'm on every single night. There we go. Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Hey, like I said, go subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. Or go listen and download us on all major podcasts or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. and donate and support to the cause. Please send your donations to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or our Anchor at anchor.fm the feature with CJ3. And be sure to tune in this week, man. This Friday, my next Feature Friday's guest, Kentisha Mazik, public figure, founder of Felita's Love. She's a big time businesswoman doing her thing in Jacksonville, Florida. Listen, man, y'all do not want to miss this conversation. This woman has a hell of a story and a beautiful story. And oh man, she's just an awesome individual, man. Beautiful spirit. And I can't wait to get that conversation going. My girl, my home girl, my sweetheart, my love. That's my homie. Love that girl. Kentisha. Can't wait to get that conversation going, man. So we finna get this thing here rolling. You already know how we do it on the feature. It just is what it is, man. So this is what we're gonna talk about. Y'all see this picture, right? Y'all see the picture. I even make it up a little big for y'all. A little big. Are y'all willing to do this? Are you willing to take the risk of leaping into your future, leaping into your destiny, leaping and jumping off the cliff to get to something to risk your life for? Is it worth it? Is the risk worth it? Is it worth jumping? Is it worth leaving that level ground? Is it worth elevating? I want you to think about that. Like, how serious is your passion for what you want to make you take that risk? How big is your reward for your risk? I ask that because, risk, we have certain types. We have certain types of risk. Some certain types of risk, everybody feels a certain type of way about risk. There's, some who are risk oriented. Okay, risk oriented people. You got folks that are definitely risk oriented. Then you got those people who are risk averse, who pretty much um, they're those individuals who uh, aren't really into taking risks. You have your risk oriented people who are those individuals who they take the risk, or they know about the risk, or they're well aware of the risk. They're willing to take the risk because they are expecting a gain. Yet at the same time, they understand that there could be some losses. So you have those people who are oriented to taking risk. And that's the thing about being a risk taker. You have to understand the game. You have to understand that in other type of ways of taking a risk, in order to get to your reward, you have to expect some losses before you can get to that reward. Not every risk that you take is going to be a successful one. Not every risk that you take is going to be a smart one. But every risk that you take builds character. At the same time, it builds the the story and the history behind what it is that you're passionate about, what it is that you're chasing, what it is that you desire, what it is that you're hungry for. That very thing that you're taking the risk for, that you're risking your life, your time, your dedication, your family, your relationships, your money, whatever it is that you are risking, is it that much? Is it worth that much for you to risk and not see its end reward? What's the definition of risk to you? Like, what is risk? According to what Webster tells us, Webster says a certain type of thing about about risk. Webster said that risk is exposing yourself to danger. That's what it said. It literally says a situation involving exposure to danger. Exposing yourself to danger. Clear as day. Risk. That word danger, it is attached to risk. It's attached to it. I mean, there's so many dangers. Think about it. There's so many dangers you can think about when taking a risk. Taking a job opportunity. You're leaving one job to go to the next job. Job's probably a better paying job, more money, bigger office space. But you're leaving one job where people know your work ethics, know how you operate, and all this good stuff, and you're willing to bring that same energy to the new job. But the new job, although it pays you more, it demands more, it wants more, it craves more. The boss isn't the same type of boss that you had over there at your old job, because this is the risk that you have to take. You have to go through those things in order to accept what it is that you're exposing yourself to. You're exposing yourself to those dangers, those harsh realities that you're not ready for, those heartaches and headaches, and those different type of uh, uh, things that happen on the job that could, may very well make you want to quit, or make you want to try to apply for another job, or try to get your old job back, or something like that. You never know. Those type of jobs do take place. Love, risk and love. Oh my God. You find the woman of your dreams, you find the man of your dreams, and in most cases, you're supposed to be deeply rooted, to each other. Love is a beautiful thing once you find it, especially when it's true. But what happens when he don't feel the same way anymore, or she don't feel the same way anymore, or yet the love is still there, but yet you got other things in mind? That risk that you're willing to take to leave that person, that risk that you're willing to take to let one go and to hurt one's feelings in the process. You risk a whole lot of things. You risk losing your investment in that love, that relationship, and everything that goes with it. And it can become a dangerous situation. You risk all different type of things happening. You risk that person being crazy, deranged. You risk all kind of things. Life is like chess, man. You move the pieces around. You got a whole lot of pawns, all of them trying to get to one main thing. Your queen, because she ruled the board. Everybody trying to get to your king, because that pretty much checks your mate. They want your bishop. They want your knight. They trying to take everything. You got to be able to make sure that you're moving in the right ways, to make sure that you make the right decisions and right choices in the game of life. Like, if we gave you an opportunity right now, you're looking at all these doors. It's 7 of them. One of them is a yellow door. It's different than all the other doors. And I tell you that you can only pick one door. And whatever's behind that door, you can have it. Are you willing to take the risk of picking that yellow door because it's so shiny and bright and different from all the others? Or would you take that choice on the other doors and try to get an opportunity to see what's behind one of the doors that has the same color? Never know. It's the risk that you got to take, though. What about the risk we got right now with our kids? Taking them, going them back to school, taking them, letting them go back to school and going to classes and things like that. That risk we have to take. That is a risk some families are willing to take right now. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't see it. But this is the type of risk that we are risking our children's lives. We're risking the lives of our teachers, of our facilitators. We're more so risking the lives of our children, of sending them back to school, catching corona, spreading it around, not knowing who they've been around at the home or around other people who their family and parents have been around. Don't know. Never know what may happen. And these are the type of things that you have to understand. Now, the reward isn't always sweet on every risk. Sometimes, like I said, you have to go through in order to get to. These are the risks that you have to take in order to be able to become successful in life. That's why we have these conversations with our people on these Feature Fridays, man. The risk takers. People are willing to take those risks to get to a place where they want to go, where they want to find, the bigger things and go to um, uh, uh, um, just an awesome opportunity of finding and figuring out where they want to go and lead in life. This is what they go through. This is what they do to get to that reward. There was something so much bigger than them that they were willing to take that risk to either do it or not to do it. And the outcome is totally theirs because it's their reward. Gambling. Oh my gosh. Gamblers are the biggest risk takers in the world. Like I'm telling you, gambling from playing lottery, scratch offs, all that stuff, mega bucks, all that. Listen, man, all that stuff is huge, huge risk. We're risking our dollars, we're risking money consistently, day after day, time after time, because we want to try to win the lottery. We're trying to hit the big bucks. Hey, not saying that it can't happen. And everybody got a dream. Everybody got the dream. You got to have a dream, son. But the truth of the matter is, you throwing a lot of your money away. You got to try to find a better way to make, you know, that hunger and desire to get that fast money. You know, this is the risk that we take. Sometimes we put a lot of money on bets. We bet games and things like that. We take risks on these opportunities to try to kind of reap bigger rewards. But we always have to constantly remind ourselves, is the risk that big enough and worth enough to go for that reward? Is the risk and is the reward that big to take that risk? The choice is yours. Gotta make that decision. Take your risk now. If you want to be on the feature, hey, email me. This is your risk right here. You take the risk right now. This is your brand, your company, your voice being heard right here on this show. This is the risk right here that you take. The reward is you being put out here on my show. You email me, thefeature.cj3@gmail.com. That's the reward. You take the risk of emailing me and see the reward that you get on this show. Constantly email me up, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at the feature with CJ3. I'm on every single day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Please go subscribe to YouTube and the Twitch channel. Go subscribe to them. And go listen and download us on all y'all major outlets and podcasts, man, or wherever y'all go enjoy y'all podcast. And don't forget to donate and support, man. If y'all like the message that we send in here on the feature, man. If you like our conversations, if you like our topics, if you like the host, if you just love how we do our show, man, hit us up. Send us some love, man. Cash app us. Right Touch. At $, Right Touch Sports. PayPal. PayPal.me/Right Touch CJ3. And our anchor at anchor.fm/the feature with CJ3. And please, please do not forget what's going on this weekend, this Friday, talking to Miss Kentisha Mazik, the founder and CEO of Felina's Love, an awesome organization that pretty much goes towards colon cancer, infinite bonds beyond life. This is something that you don't want to miss out on. I kid you not. I promise you. You get into this situation, you will be greatly, greatly appreciated and greatly blessed if you listen to this conversation. That's all I can say. Like you just don't want to miss the conversation, man. Like you just don't. Like it just wouldn't be right if you did that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I feel about that. So please be here, man. You already know how we doing this thing. This is what it is all about. Uh, yeah, we about to get that thing into it. You already know how we do it. You know how we do it, man. For those who don't know, our features out there, we just hold it down right now. It's about that time. We about to get into it, man. It's the featured song of the night. Now, for those who are new to this, last week, y'all kind of was new to this. I kind of put y'all on something new. It was something that I did. It was me, myself, my group that I was letting you guys know about that I was a part of in college, called Soul in the City. And yeah, these brothers, man, they kind of enticed me to get back into the game a little bit as far as rapping and doing our thing. And we had some music, man, that we done back in the days. And I don't like to call it old, but it's 20 years old. And this music, I just reopened the box of it and just was listening to it and just realized how great it sounded, man, and how relevant it was to the day's times. And just how I felt like it could definitely um, be a force to reckon with if I was to put it out and see what type of response I get, man, from this thing. So yeah, so I'm putting it out there and see how y'all, like it. Now the song I played last week, Friday, was the cleanest thing. And some of y'all, that hit me up on my DM and on the news feed, really like the song, and I really appreciate that, man. I really do. I love the love. I graciously appreciate the love. And I was gonna play it tonight, but I was like, no, man, don't do it like that, cause I'm gonna put out the music and put out the page and all that stuff, and so y'all can go listen to it and download it and purchase it and all that good stuff. Shout out to my boy Soul in the City tonight, man. This is what we doing, fellas. I'm probably gonna promote us all week, so just get prepared for a Soul in the City song every night, man. This is me on production. This is Cliff's early recordings with my guys, Dirty Mo, Ronaldo Jones, and Mr. Ready Rock. Listen, Mr. James, Terrell James, uh, three of my very dear friends, Ready Rock, man. That's my boy, man. That's my guy right there, man. He already know, man. They nothing but love right there all day, man. That's Florida all day. He know what time it is with that. So without further ado, man, I know I'm talking a lot about this, but I need for y'all to understand, like, this is 20 years old music, okay? This music was done 20 years ago. Some of y'all probably weren't even born. Some of y'all was probably, just a teeny bop or a teenager, whatever. Y'all probably was in college having a good time around this time like myself. Or out of school, whatever you was doing around this time, man. I just hope that y'all feel where I was and where we were in making this music and creating this music and feeling this music, man, because this is one of my biggest loves beyond my sports uh, life and beyond this show and everything I do, as an activist for my community and for the state. Listen, man, this is one of my hugest loves, music, man. So music's my life, to be honest with you. So please enjoy it. I give you all. Give me the mic, man.
Rap game, I pray. Someone with the Roy Jones of this rap shit. Who's a contender? Upside down, rest, I'm doing sit-ups. Repetitious freestyles like I'm doing chin-ups. C-Jack format, track with the right touch on. Prepare me for this training, I knock out my opponent. I'm as real as they come. I was raised by wolves. My neighborhood taught me shit. Never walk without my heat up. Speed of a cheetah. The cops run you. Now I you learn shit. College couldn't teach you. I got dreams of diving in my money like screws. God blessed me with the tools and told me to use it on a broke mic, fix it up right. Sell it for $1 million, buy a house on the hill. See the game, flip it up, change it all around. And introduce the world to that right touch sound. Come on. tonight? Do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight. Do you wanna get jiggy? We better start skating tonight. Hey, tonight. Do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight. Do you wanna get jiggy? We down in the city tonight. Come and get it. Don't get mad, that's just the way I spit it. Now hold up, dog, and see, don't get it. 8 to the 4 to the 3, come get it. Boy, now you know I'm in it to win it. That means any mic in my vision, I gotta burn it down with precision. Yeah, game is deadly, my brain is steady. Don't get it twisted, man, that game is ready. We told you phonies, so don't play with your bonies. That's if we took over, you wanna play homies. Spin it, take none, trick, that ain't funny. What you think I be a dummy? And that's a rapper, rock your ass up like a mummy. I'm elite, that means there's only a few other niggas up there that can do the do. We get my crew, we up. East Coast assassins, man. You know we back up in the stand. Tonight, do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy? We better start skating tonight. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy? We down in the city tonight. Ain't nothing for the soul in the city for the grip this round. When folks say the sun is out, time to get this shot. Put it down in the pot, watch it blow like mine. This shit red horse, one of a kind. So spin the wheel, let me get this mic. Nigga won't lose a fortune, but I hold on the man of right. Like T's and J's, top notch on the city flight. Soul in the city, see your D's and kites. Understand the track sound, and we flip this mic. Rain, heart and soul, and I flow through pipes. Yeah, CJ3, dirty on the curve. I'm low with Mr. J, then Polly gets slurred. The nigga take steps and I roll through life. Thank the Father God, keeping my head holding me tight. And save my life, the devil out here delivering guts. But I'm sitting back avoiding the night. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy? We better start skating tonight. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy? We down in the city tonight. Even wait, no hesitate the date that a nigga make it so great. Right that you're here to stay. We gon' make it get straight to the top, and I won't stop, cause I'm the cream of the crop. I won't slow down, by now, not even yield. The game's way overdue, and I'm here to make this real. I'm universal, but I get more than cheap thrills. Rolling wonders in the summer, cause they love the way you feel. Plus, on that note, I'm the one and only right touch for the world. Well, that's what they told me. Nothing in the universe can compete. This is not a test, homie, so you don't have to cheat. I just keep it real smooth, keep it real neat. Make a hot rhyme, make a hot beat. I roll with my beats just to make this money. And I'm protected by mine, so back away from the honey, cause it's sweet. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy? We better start skating tonight. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy? We down in the city tonight. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy? We better start skating tonight. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy tonight? Now tell me. Hey, tonight, do you wanna get jiggy? We down in the city tonight.
Tune in, man. This weekend, my girl, Kentisha Mazik, man. Please make sure that y'all tune in this weekend. Can't wait. So excited. Founder of Felita's Love, businesswoman, huge in Jacksonville, doing her thing. This woman has an awesome story, beautiful story. Can't wait to get this thing going, man. August 7th, 2020, right here on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. I always say Twitter. Twitch and Twitter. We here, man. Hope everybody's been enjoying themselves. Enjoy the night, man. It's always a good night, man. You already know what time it is, man. It's good stuff, man. So for those who, checking the show out, man, I hope y'all been enjoying yourselves, man. So tonight, man, we doing it, man. You already know what time it is. It is time for another one of these CJ3s. True stories. And man, sheesh. This is the part of the show where I try to always tie a true story to a topic or the guest that we have on my show. And tonight's topic, just risk, man, and risk and rewards. And yeah, the type of things that you got to do to get where you want to be, man. And I always have a lot of them that I can pull from, especially with this one right here. I'm talking about I got a lot of them I can pull from. And I actually thought about telling y'all one personal. I'm talking about one that's like, ooh, juicy action. And I could still, but I don't really want to get into it. Just know when you risk, and I'll give you that one in this context, but I'll still give you another one. I give you that one in this context. So pay attention, please, closely. When you put your love into something, is it really worth risking to see if it, once you release it to let it fly, is it worth releasing to see if it'll fly back? And that's a reverse. That's a risk taking on a double edged sword on that one. So y'all let that marinate, especially if y'all can feel where I'm coming from. But tonight, man, I'm gonna give you this one. This is a story that I'm sure probably a lot of you may not know. And this is a story that probably some of you do. All y'all know. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you this one. I don't not going to sit up here and say it was me, but I'm known or recalled in risk because this is one of the biggest risks. I mean, he's taking a lot of risks, but the comedian Dave Chappelle, he's taking so many risks. Like he risked not doing his show, signing a $50 million contract, and walking away from Comedy Central's like contract to redo his awesome show that he had. Like I rated the show #2 all time on my top 10 black TV shows. But one of those things that I really wanted to highlight as far as his career is that Dave Chappelle had an opportunity to play Bubba in Tom Hanks, the movie with Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump. Never knew that. I don't know if y'all knew that, but I was one of those people that once I realized that, I heard about that, I was like, man, I didn't know he had the opportunity to play Bubba. But he didn't want to play Bubba because he turned down the part. He chose not to do it because the man's name was Bubba. And he did not want to, and he was retarded. And he didn't want to have his name being called Bubba in association with a retarded man who's supposed to be just a tad bit smarter than Forrest Gump. Cause it's like shit. I gotta play he got to play a retarded black man, and a white man has to befriend him, and then he's not that smart, so he befriend a black man who's not as smart. He may think he's smarter than him when it's really the other way around, but you know how that goes. So it's like, listen, hey, I'm not gonna do all that. And I respected Dave Chappelle on that, understanding that's why he didn't do it. And he walked away from it, but yet he looks at the rewards that movie received. 6 Grammy nominations, including Best Actor, with Tom Hanks winning Best Actor. You don't think if he would have played in that part, that Bubble character, he wouldn't have won Best Supporting Actor just in that little sequence of part that Bubba had? I think old boy even had an actual Oscar nomination for that award. And then at the same time, it grossed in $678 million right here in America alone. So yeah, he missed out on that one. He definitely regrets that one because he saw the rewards and how it could have definitely benefited him. But yet you see the things that you miss out on, yet to see the things that you come up on once you take that risk, whether you take it or you take it by not taking it. Risks are just that serious and real, man. Hey, Try not to go overboard, but hey, when I get into my topics, man, it just start coming out, man. I can't help it, man. It just start coming out. But hey, if you want to be on the feature, man, this is how we do it, man. You already know. Email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com. Hit me up directly, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at The Feature with CJ3. Go subscribe to those damn channels. The Feature, every day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Go subscribe to those channels, just like I said. Listen and download us on all major outlets, podcasts, or wherever you decide to go enjoy your podcast. You feel me? And please donate and support to the cause, man. Please go donate and support to the cause. We'll graciously appreciate it. We love y'all, man. We love the fact that y'all come and listen to us and listen to me do what I do and see what I do, man. I'm just blessed and fortunate to be able to do it for y'all. I put this on for y'all, man. Hey, I put on for my city, like Jesus said. So show me some love, man. Cash at me, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, and Right Touch Anchor account at anchor.fm/the feature with CJ3. And don't forget my next Feature Fridays guest, Kentisha Mazik, founder of Felita's Love, Infinite Bonds, and Beyond Life. Beautiful woman, beautiful, beautiful story. Can't wait to get into that conversation. Man, I'm so excited, so happy. I'm glad y'all done came through. Hung with your boy a little bit tonight, man. Everything that kind of came through for everybody. Everybody's good. I'm happy. I hope y'all had an awesome, awesome week, man. Last week, awesome weekend. I hope y'all had a great Monday. Y'all already know how Mondays are. I normally would give a would you rather on this one, but I'll be honest. Would you rather take the risk or not take a risk? That's your would you rather tonight. Your would you rather tonight is would you rather take a risk or not take a risk? Hit me up on my timeline, comment, make that happen. You already know how much I love you, and I will definitely be conversing back with you on your timeline, back with you on your comment, man. Just leave a comment on my line after the show, man. We gonna do what we do. You know what I mean? Well, all right. Listen, man, that's my night. That's my time. I hope y'all have enjoyed yourself, man. Please remember to tune in tomorrow, Tuesday. Let me go ahead and break this thing. I told y'all to remind me that I had something special to tell y'all. This is it. Tomorrow, the feature, my show right here. We are coming on a little bit early tomorrow. We're going to have an expanded special edition of the feature. I am going inside on a very important meeting happening right here in Tallahassee, Florida, man, with some very, very prominent people here in the city that's dealing with the Youth Safety Council, man, and it's going to be aired right here on my show. And I'm going to get to be a part of the show, too, and actually a part of the actual conversation that's going on. If y'all guys got questions, y'all can leave some questions, and I'll try to get those answered right there in, like, live time right there on the feature, man, and on the actually at the council meeting, man, while we're getting everything going. It's going to be a hell of a panel, a lot of great people that's going to be there. Some future Feature Fridays guests are going to be on this panel. So this is something, man, you definitely don't want to miss. I'm going to be tuning in probably about 6:30. I believe that's when the meeting actually takes place. But listen, I'm getting exclusive stuff with all the crazy stuff that's happening down here in Florida, in Tallahassee alone, with all the killings and everything like that, and all this unsafety stuff on these school grounds and all the crazy cases that's been happening. Listen, it's time to put an end to all that shit, and we're gonna have a conversation that's gonna definitely gonna spark your ears and start sparking the movement that we need to make, as far as to make sure that we all coming together as a community, as one, to stop the violence, putting the guns down, stop all the nonsense, and quit killing each other over some dumb shit. And at the same time, we have to step up as community leaders to make sure that we are putting up a great example, not just here in the boardrooms and talking all this yada yada yada, that we actually out here in the streets talking to these people and trying to find out what it is that they're angry about and what we can do to make this situation better, man. That's what it's all about. If we not out there reaching one to each one and teaching one, how the hell are we connecting with each other? Feel me? So hopefully y'all will tune in tomorrow, 6:30 right here. I'm gonna do a little flyer tonight, man. So give me some time. I gotta do a lot of shit. It'll be out. Y'all will see it, and I put it out there, man, and make sure that y'all get a chance to really embrace this, man, and get that experience. I'm still working on how to make this happen because I got to share screens, and I mean, I ain't never did that on this show, but we're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to see what we're going to see. So I'm learning day by day, man, on this system, so it is what it is. But I'm going to try my hardest to get y'all there. However I got to do it, even if I got to rig it, we going to get it in. You feel me? So I hope y'all tune in tomorrow, man. It's going down for sure. Looking forward to that meeting. Can't wait to be a part of that conversation. At the same time, having you guys a part of that conversation. And I want to thank the South City Foundation for allowing this to happen, man. I appreciate them so much. I love those people so much, man. Thank you so much, Christique. And yeah, man, we're just gonna keep this thing here rocking and rolling, Doc. You feel me? So, uh, stay safe out there, please. I preach it every day. Stay smart, stay clean, and COVID is real, y'all. Listen, man. And crime is just as bad. Stay your ass home. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Be good.
Yeah, since the age of 5, where been the stars past by. I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City on my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair all nappy, cut it all off. Nothing ain't nothing. My pappy, the streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape from my destiny awaits for me to be great. And I do it, so square had to show improvement when I do it. So it's stupid that you never be like you, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. The past, present, and the future. Fifth grade, the household name, something to get used to. I'm here, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm here. Sixth grade, get happy. Y'all gotta find me, yo, now. Smile on y'all face.